Welcome to the Art Department Induction PowerPoint. We hope you find it useful and enjoyable to look at. Please don't feel intimidated by the work you see in the PowerPoint. Think about what you were doing in Year 9 and how you've now improved. These students have had 1 to 2 years more in art education than you have. You will all be able to do amazing things if you work hard and you practice your skills. People often ask, why study art? There are lots of careers in the creative industries that require you to study Art A-level first. Everything around you has been designed, from the clothes you wear to the buildings you work in or live in. Art A-level will enable you to build up a portfolio and the necessary skills such as drawing and working out how to communicate visually. Art can also be useful as another A-level for university entry for other subjects you may wish to study. We help with progression to art colleges in the summer term, and we have good links with other art colleges. Here are some of the things our students say about art at the Sixth Form College. You will be expected to work more independently and develop ideas through tutorials with your tutor. There may be less annotation needed in an A-level sketchbook than there is at GCSE, but there's lots of drawing and there are a lot of new ways that you can record your observations. There is also homework to do, about 3 to 4 hours a week, but you can use the open space in your non-contact lessons to do this if you wish. Here's a picture of the open space. We run lots of trips to galleries, from the local galleries such as First Sight, to galleries and museums in London, to residential trips abroad, to places such as New York and Barcelona and Paris. The exam board are very keen that you look at and study artwork in a gallery. The basic materials you need to do art are an A3 sketchbook, which we would like you to buy from us so you have good quality paper to work on. You'll need a range of soft pencils for drawing, an eraser and a sharpener as well. It's a good idea to have your own good quality paintbrushes and paints. You can buy an art pack from us, and this includes all the materials you'll need. This costs £45, but if you already have lots of art materials, you may prefer to just buy some separate things from the art shop that we run in college. The Art A-level is a 2-year course. When you first arrive, you'll do an exciting induction, and during this introduction, you'll be using and further developing the skills you've learned at GCSE, such as how to research, and also you'll explore some old and new ways of drawing, painting and printmaking. The Art A-level is a 2-year course. When you first arrive, you will do an exciting induction course. During this introduction, you'll be using and further developing the skills you learned at GCSE, such as how to research, and also you'll be exploring some old and new ways of drawing, painting and printmaking. Here are some of the examples of work from that 6-week period.
Hi, my name's Ellie and I recently finished the Art and Design A-level. Here are some pages from my first year sketchbook. Throughout the year, your sketchbook will probably become messier and more expressive. That's okay because you'll come to realise that it's the content and ideas that matter the most. Often your best work will come from your messiest pages. Be prepared to experiment and not be afraid of mistakes. An example of this that I learned is that if you look at the middle of the page, you'll see what's supposed to look like a wine bottle and a tap. From this, I learned how to use a palette knife as well as how to make metal and glass look more reflective. Honestly, it's best to just experiment in your book so that your final pieces can look better. As well as this, as you move through the year, away from set activities, you'll come to develop your own ideas in your final project. For example, for this I focused on portraiture, specifically this one picture of my friend. Throughout this, I cycled through many techniques and ideas such as monoprinting and using line rather than shading. This led to a very expressive final piece and one that I'm very proud of.
In the second term of the first year, you complete a personal project, developing ideas through regular one-to-one tutorials with your teacher on a theme of your choice. This involves developing ideas, drawing, researching artists' work and producing outcomes. Here are some examples of work produced by students from this year. You then start your personal investigation, which is the coursework part of the A-level based on your own theme. This is an independent art project. Here are some examples of sketchbooks from the personal investigation. You don't just write about artists, but you also have to reflect on your own ideas and explain how they progress. In February of the second year, you start to prepare for your exam project. You will choose a theme from the exam paper and complete a 15-hour exam over 3 days. Here are some examples of portraits by second year students showing the different styles and techniques that they developed during their 2 years on the A-level art course. You don't have to be a brilliant artist to do A-level art, but you need to be keen to learn. These are some of the qualities a good A-level art student has. You can choose to do more than one art course, but remember that you need to consider that these subjects have similar coursework deadlines. In the second year, for example, there's an accelerated sculpture course just for art students.